Hello, how are you? Mm. I hope that you had a lovely Christmas, spending it with family members and friends. I spent mine just chilling. Had a lunch with my son John Leslie. We had some turkey wings. You know I'm a vegetarian, and you're aware of the fact that you are what you eat. And so I only and how do I explain this to you? I eat turkeys, but I only eat turkeys who that eat vegetables. And so the turkeys that I eat are vegetables. Hello. So I go to Big Daddy's. I say, oh, give me some of those turkey wings back there that only eat vegetables. They don't eat anything else. All right, because you are what you eat, so I know that they are vegetables. You know what? You a trip. I want you to like this page and share it. I'm doing a series this week on You Gotta Be Hungry. My new book, The Greatness Within the Wind. You can go to IamHungryLesBrown.com and order it. All right. IamHungryLesBrown.com. But I really hope you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed having lunch with my son John Leslie, and I want to talk to you about this thing called life and where we are right now and what it takes to make it. And I want to get in and out because I know y'all have a short attention span. Unless you're watching pornography, then you could be here all day looking. Okay, so I'm not going to talk long, but here's the first piece. And you got to be hungry. What I talk about is it's what it takes it to make today. I had no idea. Everything that I've experienced, everything that I have gone through has prepared me for this hour, has prepared me for this place where we are right now. So I want you to think about what is it you want to do with your life. At first of all, rethink your life. Rethink it. I'm rethinking my life. I'm 75. I was talking to Shirley Davis. I'll be interviewing her tomorrow. And she's the author of a book called What If? And well, I'm gonna let her tell you about that. But she said, you're rethinking your life at 75. I said, yes. She said, I heard you say 75. I said, yes, that's true too. But but you have to rethink your life because we're in a different place. If you go into 2021 with a 2020 mindset, you'll be making a serious mistake. Your life will end up a disaster because you have no idea what you're dealing with. This is a time, and I'm encouraging you not to be a victim of weapons of mass distractions. That's going on right now. Weapons of mass distractions. When you wake up in the morning, there are 5,000 advertising hits on our brain looking for space in our mind to sell us something. And so it's very important for you to be clear. Three things that's important right now. One, having a strategy for your mind. And that's why I do this broadcast on a regular basis. Two, looking at and asking the question, who should I count on, as my son John Leslie would say, and who should I count out? Who's going with you into 21? Now, some people that you need to let go because they don't serve any purpose in your life. I've been spending a lot of time deleting people out of my life, putting blocks on the numbers. Why? Because they're not positive, they're not productive, they're not purposeful, and they're not profitable. So I don't have the time for that. I want to be around the right people. You want to be around the right people. If you're going to make it now, they got a new mutation of this virus and spreads easier and faster. The next thing is how you can make some money. How you can make some money in the comfort of your home on the computer. That's what I'm teaching people how to do with my Power Voice system. And if you're one of those people that want to learn, if you want to start your own business, and you ought to want to start your own business, hopefully you're not out there looking for jobs that don't exist, the journey of the broke. Most of the jobs are done from home right now. This is the new way business is being done. Put voice in the comment section if you're ready to learn something new, if you've been rethinking your life and you realize that things are radically different and you've got to be radically different. This corona thing ain't planned. There's some people, they're joking. It's a joke to them. Don't you let it be a joke to you, or your behind will be out of here. I remember a tweet from Herman Cain. No big deal. When he was in the hospital, when he was diagnosed positive, 5 days later, he was out of here. No big deal. Okay. All right. Listen to me. I've seen some stuff. We have never been in this place before where now we haven't even got through this yet. They haven't even got the vaccines out yet on this. They haven't even agreed to a stimulus package to get money out. And with the craziness that's going on in the White House, I mean, relentless craziness, you can't make this stuff up. It's got to be a movie. But let me share something with you. If you want to make it, you got to be hungry. You got to have that kind of craziness going for you. Hello? Come on. What do you mean by that? Where you just refuse to be denied. Because one lucky blow might get you through. I was relentless. I've been told so many times no. I built my business on no. I built my business on you can't do this. I built my business on you don't have a college education. I built my business on you don't have the right contacts. I built my business. You don't have an infomercial like Tony Robbins. You don't have investors like Tony. I built my business on the naysayers. And why did I win? Because I was hungry. When you're hungry, you'll find a way to win. I gave away yesterday, and I'm going to do it today, a motivational series. And the reason I'm doing it, because during the Christmas holidays, right after Christmas, the suicide rate spikes. Some of you have received it already. I want you to put in the comment section, yes, Les, I got it, and share with me if you like it or not. And I say, help me, spread it, because I have a goal of organizing an army of people who will be messengers of hope. And the series is called Choosing Your Future. This series, I give it away free. I don't want anything from you. Nothing. God has paid me well. I'm still here kicking fourth stage cancer's butt. You know why I do it? Because I'm hungry to live. And I'm doing what's necessary. Eating turkeys that eat vegetables. Eating a lot of wabbit food. Exercising, visualizing, being positive, keeping drama to a minimum, staying away from toxic, negative, do-nothing people because they'll drain you and pollute your power. Listen to me. Here, let me give you some of the stuff, and I'm sharing this with you because it's serious. Now, one, you got to work on your mind. When I get up, I wake up around between 4 and 4:30, and I listen, and I listen to me. Look here, back in the day, I was a bad dude. I said, "Wow, that dude, what energy!" I was off the hook. And I know why I was, because I was sleeping on the floor of the Penobscot building and bathing in the sink down the hall. I was hungry. When you're hungry, you go all out for your dream. You do whatever is required to get to the next level. You got to go through something to get something. And I was willing to do that. I was willing to go through something. The humiliation of the guys in the parking lot next to the Penobscot building. There that guy goes, Les Brown, who has a book called Live Your Dreams, and he's sleeping in his office. But I wasn't there forever. Eventually, I was able to get an apartment at the Riverfront Apartments, but it took me a minute. And here's something else. When you have a goal and dream, I want to warn you, stuff's going to happen to you just before you get it off the ground. It's going to look promising. It's going to look, yes, this is it. Oh, yes. Oh, everything's coming together. Then, bam. You're kidding. Oh, no. Mm-mm. That's the process. One of my speakers asked me, how do you explain this? I said, it's the process. That's the way it is. When you're working on something and things look so great and so promising, and then out of nowhere, boom, the rug is snatched out from under you. You never saw it coming. It catches you on the blind side. That's why you got to be hungry. Got to be hungry so that you might get hit, you might get slapped around, but you won't be knocked out. You're going to keep on finding ways to get up. I remember when Buster Douglas, when he fought Mike Tyson, Iron Mike. And Buster Douglas made a commitment to himself that he was going to beat Mike Tyson's butt. Buster Douglas was seen as a mediocre fighter. But there's a news release that a blow that went around the world. That was the headline. He knocked him out. Why? When Mike Tyson knocked Buster Douglas out, I said, man, what were you thinking about? I knew his father. And he said, he's out of Columbus, Ohio. He said, man, I promised myself that I was going to win this fight. And his mother had passed. He did it for his mother. And he got his butt up off that canvas. Now, here's something about people that are hungry. Write this down. They have compelling reasons that allow them to go through stuff. They will bend, but they won't be broken. I was determined to make enough money to take care of my mother. I was determined that once I turned 18, my mother will never pay another bill. I was determined that I was going to buy a home for her. And the first one I got, I lost it because I didn't do a title search. Went through foreclosure, like millions of people about to go through. And some of them are going to take their lives stupidly. A temporary situation. It's a temporary situation. They're taking a permanent solution. No. Don't that's not on the table. You can always find another way to win. You got to stop and think and rethink your life. Change your approach. Don't change your decision and decide, oh, this is too painful and this is overwhelming and I just can't make it. That is a bold-faced lie. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. These things ye shall do and greater things shall ye do. Don't be a punk. And that's what I had to do. When my mother came behind the truck when I was unloading, the neighbors looking, Mamie, y'all back? Yeah, my boy didn't do a title search. We lost the house. Boy, hold your head up, Mama. I feel so stupid. Hold your head up. We still have each other. People that are hungry in fight mode. In fight mode. You got to be ready to fight. This time, this place where we are, this is a strange place. And listen, when you look at this, the coronavirus that we already dealing with, they're trying to get out the vaccine, and I'm waiting to see if anybody grow any extra ears or a mouth coming out of their neck. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just watching to see what's happening up in here. Hey, looky here. And then the stress of losing your job, going through foreclosure, eviction, your business closing, and then they announce, oh, by the way, there's a new mutation of this virus, and they're closing down the UK, and it's more lethal. And by the way, even though we haven't got the vaccines out to people to protect them from the current virus, it's lethal. And in addition to that, it spreads easier. Whoa! What? We haven't got through this yet. What are you talking about? Listen, a lot of people are going to quit. A lot of people are going to just tuck their tails and run. A lot of people are going to put their head in the sand. I'm going out. They're going to commit suicide on payment plan. But the people that are hungry, they're focused. The reason why most people don't make it, and my son John Leslie, boy, he's brilliant. He said because they focus more on their distractions rather than their destiny. People that are hungry, they don't care. They're focused on what they need to do to be here. They're going to keep social distancing from not only the virus and people and social situations. They're going to limit themselves, leaving the house, leaving only when it's necessary, and social distancing from negative, toxic energy, unproductive people. You want to make it now, you want to get around the right people virtually. Virtually. You want to make it now, you don't want to spend any time talking with people that are not positive, talking with people that are not productive, talking with people that's not purposeful, that's not going in your direction, talking to people that's not doing something productive with their life. If you are hungry, you are singly focused. Keep thine eyes single, and thy whole body will be full of light of understanding. He that hath shall get, and he that hath not, even that he has shall be taken away. What is that the ones who have shall get? Initiative, focus, discipline, commitment, dedication. They go all out to do what's necessary. They do what they can, where they are with what they have. They're always looking for a way to win. They don't use excuses. They're the first ones there and the last ones to leave. I just let someone go today. I love this person. Good people, but ain't hungry. When I was in radio, I was the first one there and the last one to leave. I opened the station up and I closed it. We're living in a time where 9 to 5 is gone. Now you got to work from 5 until you faint. If you're hungry, that's okay. Because giving up is not an option. Being poor is not an option. Being set out in the cold is not an option. Losing everything you have and crying and being depressed and look what happened to me. No. You're busy rebuilding. You are busy recalculating and making a radical change in yourself and asking yourself, what is it about me that I must change? See, your thoughts have brought you to where you are. Your current level of thinking, the quality of your thoughts have produced the life that you now have. But people that are hungry take responsibility. I was talking to a friend of mine. He was talking about people that he's working with, how trifling they were, people that he was leading. I texted him back. I haven't heard from him. I say the speed of the leader, the speed of the group. They're a reflection of you. You pointing at them, but you got 3 fingers pointing back at yourself. I don't think he like that. Don't cast pearls before swines unless they turn and rend you. Yeah, they get mad. They don't want to hear the truth. And I'll never forget, I was with Dr. Johnny Coleman. I graduated from the Universal Foundation for Better Living in Chicago. And I said, Dr. Coleman, I was with a group of other ministers. I said, I only have 5 people every week on Tuesday that come to my meetings on Main Street in Columbus, Ohio. Why can't I get more? She said, because you have a 5 people consciousness. I didn't get mad. I went in that bookstore and I bought around $300 worth of books. And I put my clothes in a box and send them back to Columbus. But I had my books in a garment bag and held them. And I said, I'm going to read every one of you. And some 4 years later, I started with 5 people in my mother's living room in Miami and went from 5 people in 6 months to over 3,000. Why? Because I was hungry. I was willing to read 2 to 3 books a day. Average American reads 1 book a year. If you just discipline yourself to read 1 book a month in 5 years, when the average American would have read 5 books, you'd have read 60 books. That will make you an expert. Let me tell you the 2 currencies: attention and knowledge. It's easier to make it. Why? This computer makes it a level playing field. It's a level playing field right now because everybody's got to work from this. You want to master this. You want to learn from this. You want to say, Les, you know what? I need you to teach me how to bring my personality through this computer, how to create a significant emotional event through this computer, how to present myself. I think Warren Buffett has a point. If you're in a dark room with a woman and you wink, nothing happens. Come on, you got to have some light of how to function in this new world. This is a new world order. Are you kidding me? Stuff that's airborne, you can die from swapping air. Come on. This is serious. This is very serious. Don't get so caught up in the craziness that's going on right now because your life is on the line. Listen, your life is on the line. My life is on the line. I would love to see my grandchildren. I would love to hug them. That's not happening. I'm not dying to hug them. I got friends that I'd love to see them. I'm not dying to see them. Some people don't believe fat meat is greasy. Most people, hey, that's wet paint. You know what they'll do? They'll touch it. It is wet. I'm not making this up. Some of y'all know that. Some of you know that. And the thing is, the masses of people, and you don't want to be in the masses. The masses of people, you don't want to follow them. The masses of people, you want to operate out of the thinking of Henry David Thoreau, who said, do not go where the path may lead. Go where there is no path and leave a trail. The masses of people, ladies and gentlemen, are followers. They don't think. They're followers. They just watch and see what everybody else does. And then they do that. Heard a lady on a plane when I was flying. Don't do that anymore. Oh boy, I've been saving for several months to get a tattoo for my husband. I just finished doing that. I wanted to ask her, how many books did you get him so that he can read while he's getting a tattoo put on him? I thought about this woman. She had some dude's name put on her back and they broke up. Kadumbo. And now she engaged to another guy. He said, you know what? You're going to have to get that name covered up. She went to a tattoo place to get it covered up. She came back. Are we going to still get married? I had it covered up. He looked. I can still see it. I can still see it. You got to go back again. I'm not going to see you roll out of bed with some dude's name on your back. No, that ain't happening up in here. Up in here. She went back again. I don't know what they did. She came back again. Can you still see it? Yep, it's covered up a lot, but I can still see his name. She went back. I think she stayed in the parlor about 12 hours crying. Please come in the time because I want to get married on time. I don't care what you have to do, even if you peel the skin off. I want to get gonna marry me if he can see the name of my former boyfriend. You should have thought about that before you had it put on. People making short-term decisions that have long-term consequences. That's what the masses do. And so when she went back all swollen, scabs and everything. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? He looked. No, I can't see it. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. You praying to Jesus that you can cover up a name on your back and somebody's got cancer. You tying the lines up about, oh, please, Lord, help him be able to cover the tattoo on my back of the guy that I used to date. Stupid one. You think Jesus got time for that kind of foolishness with all the stuff going on in the world? You tying the lines up for that? Somebody's got cancer. Somebody just got a traffic accident. Come on now. Oh, It's a different time. Different time. People that are hungry are learning how to make money from home. If you want to do that, that's part of what we do with the Power Voice system. Teach you how to use your voice, your story, your knowledge, your information, your experiences to transform lives and make money from home. If that's you, are you looking for a new way to create income? My mother used to say, it's a poor rat that only has one hole to get some cheese out of. Put voice in the comment section. This Rona ain't playing. Put voice in the comment section. It ain't playing, and you don't want to play. You want to be serious. You want to be serious. You want to be committed to taking care of yourself and not dependent upon a job, the journey of the broke. Not have someone tell you, oh, you got to come in or you're not working. Or by the way, when you come in, sign this right here. In the event that you get sick, in the event that you are infected on the job, you can't sue us. Excuse me? You know who signed those kinds of things? People say, I signed it because I had no other option. No, you weren't hungry to create an option. To create an option. Somebody hungry was against it. Get out of my face. You think I'm going to sign that? Exempt you from any legal proceedings if I get infected in the job while doing my job? You think I'm crazy? Do I look that crazy with this flat top from the 80s? Do I look that stupid? Kid and play and I'm kid? My twin brother, he's walked with a cane. He got injured on the job. An inmate. He was doing security on a job at a prison. An inmate caught him by surprise and knocked the living hell out of him and a female guard. And he was injured. Guess what? They fired my brother. You know why? He can't do his job because he's been injured. He's walking with a cane, and you've got to be in good physical health to be able to walk the floor. And in the event that something happens, you got to be able to defend yourself and other correctional guards. Oh, boy. You think this ain't no different time? He can't sue. Wow. Wow. This thing called life. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not. Yeah, it's not fair that worms are eaten by birds, and they are. Life is. It is what it is. But people that are hungry know that. People that are hungry know it's not fair. People that are hungry don't spend time talking about that it's not fair. They spend time looking for a way to win, to overcome the odds, to win. The people that are hungry, they start off right now acting like they're going to win, acting like they expect to win, doing the things they need to do, preparing themselves, studying, developing new relationships, upgrading their skills, and have a resolve and a determination and a sense of perseverance. I will persist until I succeed. It's no time to be playing around. There's no time just listening to the news and say, oh, they got a new one now. They got a new one. They don't know what's happening. They're coming out with new lies all the time. And president comes out. I want you to have $2,000. I don't want you to have $600. That's a disgrace. Oh, thank you so much for caring. Oh, boy. Bonham T. Bailey. Suckers born every second. Yeah. The wall will be completed. Did Mexico pay for it? Oh, don't worry about that. Wow. Did you shoot anybody on Fifth Avenue yet? Oh, don't worry about it. But if I did, I'll still get all the votes. Yep. He didn't lie on that one. He told the truth then. He told the truth. Because there are people who their hatred is greater than their religion, greater than their politics, greater than their sense of humaneness and humanity. This thing called life, we're seeing some stuff we ain't never seen before. It takes courage. People who are hungry, they are courageous. They want to call their own shots. They don't want somebody jerking them around. They don't want to be sitting around watching the news and say, will the Congress and the Senate pass it this time? Oh, yes, I agree with the president. We don't always agree, but I agree that all Americans deserve $2,000 in this relief package. And he said, by the way, $4,000 for a couple of two people. They deserve $4,000. Is that right? There's a process. I used to be a state legislator. There's a process to get that accomplished. There's something to give it lip service, but the process, it doesn't happen like that. But you look good because you said it. Why don't they just do what he said? Because they're not coming back until after the Christmas holidays to vote on it, to get it done. Why would you wait until the last minute to say that as you leave town after setting up all type of landmines and tricks and non-cooperative efforts to make it difficult for who's coming after you? Put the country at risk. Oh my goodness. Oh, because people for me, they don't care. They don't care. I'm going to develop some voices. I'm going to teach you. I used to be a state legislator. I got 14 bills passed my first term. I'm going to teach you how to be a voice of influence. I'm going to teach you how to make money with your voice. I'm going to be doing a training this Wednesday, how to get paid to speak. Most of these chumps out here, they make their money off people who want to speak, who want to learn how to speak. I get paid. I want to teach you how to do it. I have the complexion of rejection. I get paid. I didn't get here from some infomercial that somebody invested in me. I got here the old-fashioned American way. I had to work. I had to find a way to do it. I had to make a way out of no way, and you will too. And if you're hungry, you don't matter. If you're hungry, You say, okay, that's what it takes. That's what's required. Got it. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Jackie Robinson said, don't level the playing field. Just let me own it and I'll level it myself. This computer makes it a level playing field. You want to be trained how to use this by me. You want to learn how to make money like I'm doing this virtually by me because I know what I'm doing. You say, well, you're 75. Somebody call you washed up. That's okay. My mother said, opinions are like behinds. Everybody's got one. Oh, behave, Miss Mamie Brown. Come on. You're watching me because you know I'm right. You're watching me because there's something in your heart that says, I want more. You're watching me because you want to be in charge and secure your own future. You're watching me because you're saying to yourself, there's more in me that I haven't accessed yet, and I need some coaching. I need some direction. I need to be in a community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships that can help me get to the next level. Don't give up on yourself. No. You deserve a better life. No, don't settle for just surviving. No, don't sit around waiting, hoping you get a stimulus check for people who don't care. No. Depend on you. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child that has his own. No. Create another income for yourself. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it, not have it. If you can feel what I'm saying, if you are ready for me to bring that voice out of you, if you are ready to learn how to make money from your computer, if you are ready how you can use your voice, your knowledge, your name, your expertise, your reputation, how to capitalize on that. Are you hungry? Put voice in the comment section. Put voice. Now, some of you, I gave my series, Choosing Your Future. Those of you who put voice in the comment section, you're going to get it too. And I got some little bonuses that I ran across. Do that. And I want those of you that have already listened to it, I want to hear some comments from you. I want to see some comments because it takes mental resolve. It takes drive and determination. Yes, I remember. I went to the school when I first started out, and it was an embarrassing situation. They thought I was Les Brown, the band of renown. And the guy, fortunately, didn't spit in my face. He just looked down and spit, aiming for my shoes, like, don't you come in here. And that's when I discovered my singing voice. I start singing, what a friend we have in Jesus. Boy, he looked at me, he ran. Because he knew I was about to tear his butt up. I was about to serve him a good behind whooping up in there, all our sins to bear. He thought I was singing at his funeral. Yeah, he ran. You know what? Of people who are driven by hatred are ignorant people. They're ignorant. All of us are the same people behind our eyes. We're all the same. The only difference is the paint job and the habits and the structure that gives one the advantages and the other one the disadvantage. And the ones that are disadvantaged, you wonder, well, why would someone do that to us and call us inferior? Oh, they are 3/4 human. Why would they do that? What an inhumane thing to do. Because when someone feels inferior to you, they'll build systems to prevent you from competing with them. When you know the truth of who you are, you help people. I believe help somebody and help yourself, because what you give is what you get. Why are you helping these speakers? It took you years to learn this. Why are you sharing with them for peanuts when it took you years and thousands of dollars to get to where you are? Because I can. And all payment does not show up in money. I'm here because God want me to be here. I'm here because God gave me grace to beat cancer, 4th stage cancer, if you please, to be here, to talk to you, to those who can hear me. If you can hear me, you'll put voice in the comment section. If you can hear me in your heart, I'm not talking about your physical hearing. No. He who has ear, let him hear. Who have the consciousness, who's ready to fight, who knows that this is a different place. This corona ain't playing, and we can't be playing. As we put together a new strategy on how we're not going to survive, how we are going to thrive, how we are going to succeed. I know some stuff. I'm 75. I know some stuff. I'm here because somebody helped me. I'm here because somebody saw something in me at a time when I was struggling to see something in myself. I'm here, and I know, based upon my own experience, sometimes you have to believe in somebody's belief in you until your belief kicks in. If you understand that, put voice in the comment section. I know something about you. I don't know you. I can't see you. You can see me. But I know something about you based upon my own experience. You got greatness in you. And all you need is some coaching. There are 3 types of people. They're winners, they're losers, and they're winners who have not discovered how to win. They're winners who need some mentoring. They're winners who need some coaching. They're winners who've said to themselves, I've been losing, but I know this is not me. There's got to be more. Yes, it is. That's where I was. I said, there's got to be more. And I knew my thinking at that time brought me to where I was. But there's another level of thinking that could take me to another place. And I needed some help. And I got it. In the person of Mike Williams, who wrote the book, The Road to Your Best Stuff. The Road to Your Best Stuff. He led me to my best stuff. I'm so appreciative. I didn't know this Les Brown existed. I'm so appreciative. I'm here for God. I've made millions doing what I love to do. You can't put a price on life. Life has no duplicate. When you wake up and you think, no big deal, it is a big deal. When you wake up, you're not taking a dirt nap. You breathing? Come on now. We're here because of God's grace and mercy. Come on. Don't look past this. There's some more living and there's stuff to be done, to reset, to recalibrate your life, to rethink your life. What is going to be radically different? What is it that you're going to have going for you? You want to still milk where we are right now. You want to get everything out of this 2020. It costs us too much hell, too much drama, too much fear, too much stress just to let it get away clean. No. If I could see Corona, I'll bite the living hell out of her. Corona said, What the hell? what? What's up with him? He trying to bite us. I know. You took my friend. You tried to take my daughter. If I had a gun, I'll shoot you. Oh boy. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. God is still in the midst of this stuff. He ain't going nowhere. He's not left the planet. He's in the midst of this stuff. Faith not tested, can't be trusted. Keep the faith, baby. He's in the midst of this stuff. Be sensible, watch as well as pray. Keep social distancing from the corona and negative, toxic, do nothing people who ain't going nowhere. Keep social distancing from them too, because that's contagious, living a life of mediocrity. That's contagious, just doing enough to survive. What it takes to live versus what it takes to survive are two different things. No, you weren't put here to survive. You're made in the likeness and image of God. You've been given authority and dominion over everything on the face of the earth. I dare you settle for surviving. Survive? Give me a break. We are more than conquerors. These things ye shall do, and greater things shall ye do. You're here to do the greater work. The people that need you in spite of your situation.